Hey, I'm Jason Hardy with the Lee Barbecue Smoker, and today I'll show you how to make these. This right here is some baby back ribs with a honey mustard glaze on it, and I tell you right now, it is top notch. So let's get to prepping so we get cooking. Come on. So as you see, we got two baby back ribs here. So what I'm gonna do to start with, I'm gonna season them up. But to do that, I gotta trim them up, kind of take the membrane off the back and get them ready for the seasoning. So what you're gonna have to notice is, I'm gonna take the membrane off the back side of them, but I'm also gonna remove anything that's kind of out of ordinary that won't cook right, which is like this. So I'm gonna take the knife and just start cutting it off. Start trimming it out. So the baby back ribs, taking the membrane off, can be a little bit of a challenge because they serve curved. Just go to the end of it, get a paper towel. And I've seen guys do it in the middle of it. It's really whatever works for you. So I'm not trimming these up today like competition. I want to trim these up so they'll cook more evenly and uniform. And so to do that, I'm gonna check out something other. On the end right here, I got like a little spur bone. That there is not gonna cook right, it ain't gonna taste right, and somebody might get a spur. So I'm gonna take my knife and get rid of it. You see how thin it is right here? So I'm gonna take it, I want you to cut it off. Anytime I'm doing cooking like this, I want something to get uniform. See how it's ununiform? I don't want that. You got a little bit of silver skin in here right on the back side of the bone. So I'm gonna take my knife, just kind of get a little bit of silver skin off of it. Right up under it, cut it back. You see how that silver skin's right here? That's what I'm just trying to do. Not to have kind of a little tight bite, a tough bite. So now we're gonna season them up. So I'm throwing them over on the back side first, and you can use a binder if you want to, but the moisture that's in the meat, I don't need a binder. If you had it dry and you want to do that, go ahead, but you ain't got to do that. So the season we're using today for these baby back ribs, so the cooking is on Recteq low and slow, is Rossarooski's honey rib rub. It's a good rub, good flavor to it, but you need to go heavy with it. You go real heavy with it. Add it in. And when I went heavy with it, some of the rub on the top that don't have that moisture in the meat is not going to stick to it as well as it would, but it still wouldn't do it if I had a binder on it. So that first layer is going to really adhere well, the second layer won't. But it didn't do too bad, did it? A little bit of rub. And on top of here, really heavy. So I'm cooking today on Recteq 1250. We're doing a low and slow at 225 degrees. And because of that, I'm using Recteq's wood pellets. I want to get that smoky flavor into these ribs from the wood pellets. That's what we've got. Now we'll be cooking these, like I said, at 225 degrees, a low and slow. About 3 hours into this, I'm gonna then come here and wrap them up. All right, it's been right at 3 hours. What I'm gonna do now is pull the ribs off. As you can see, they look good, don't they? And we haven't stretched them with anything. And you just see the moisture in there at 225. You can see how they look right there. So I'm gonna pour them inside. We're gonna take them and wrap them up with some brown sugar, some honey, and some butter. And they're mighty hot. We brought the ribs inside. Been right at 3 hours. We're gonna wrap them up now. About a half a cup of brown sugar. Spread it out. Get some honey. Take the ribs like this. More brown sugar. More honey. About half a stick of butter. This is Kerrygold salted butter. Pour it over. Because I'm cooking this on this rack right here, I'm not gonna double wrap this. If I wasn't on this rack, I would double wrap it. Because I have it here, I'm not gonna move around too much, we're good. Same process the other side. Now, see what I've done right there? Put a hole through it. I'm gonna double wrap this one. Now, get it back on the smoker. So our ribs have been on the smoker almost 5 hours. They're about ready to come off the smoker. What we're gonna do now is show you how to make this honey mustard glaze and put on the ribs and get that flavor we're looking for. Let me show you how to make it. Come on. All right, start with, we'll add in a half a cup of honey. And then we'll add in about a half a cup of Dijon mustard. Mix this up. We'll add in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar and a tablespoon of minced garlic. Now add in a quarter cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. We're using Recteq Secret Sweet Sauce, good sauce. Check it out. What we're looking for, again, pull the ribs off, we'll put this on top of it, put them back in there and set the sauce and taste them. This will be delicious. Stick around, be right back. Let's get them inside, come on. All right, so just brought the ribs inside. We'll open them up, put the sauce on. All right, look right here. You start seeing the meat pull back from the bone. When you start seeing that, you know your ribs are ready to pull off. You got a little separation right here, we're good. When you start seeing that pull back, that's when you know you're right there in the game plan. You need to be checking on your ribs. And these are perfect. But be careful with them, because if you ain't careful, they'll break on you. Start seeing a little bit, when you pick them up like this, they're not gonna bend like spare ribs do. When you start seeing a little bit of separation right here, be careful. They're right where you want to be at. Again, you can see the separation right here coming back from the bone. You can see them trying to bend right now and break on us. That's exactly what we're looking for right there. These ribs here will be perfect, boys and girls. Got a honey mustard sauce. You go very generously with this. Don't be stingy on this part. Spend all that time and hard work to have good ribs. Don't be stingy now. We got it back on the rack right now. As you notice, the entire process I've cooked on this rack. For one simple reason, easy cleanup and maintains everything in one place and allows my heat to come up and over my ribs, cooking from the top side down rather than the bottom side up. That gives me maximum flavor in these ribs. Wish y'all could smell this right now. Tell you right now, looks good, don't it? All right, we're gonna set these back in the smoker. We're gonna basically leave about 10 minutes to let this glaze set on these ribs. We're gonna slice them up, taste them up, and they'll be delicious. I know they are. I've had this recipe before. It's delicious. Come on, let's get them on the smoker. Look at that. So we brought them inside, we put them on the cutting board. It's time to taste these bad boys up. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I wish y'all could smell these. Because if y'all could smell these, y'all would just be beating down the door getting here and taste these things. So these things are absolutely smell amazing. I know they're gonna taste good, but the smell is just crazy good. Yeah, let's slice them up. Let's see what it tastes like. I'm ready to taste them. You, come on. This in here's calling my name. Now, I like to slice ribs kind of different than most people. Or it's kind of, I wouldn't know what you want to call it. It's kind of controversial, but I like to flip mine over. That way I can follow these bones just like this right here. I know I can follow them perfect. Tell you right now, they're slicing good. So look at that. Don't you see that smoke ring? You got a lot of smoke. We've done this at 225, low and slow with them wood pellets. We got the smoke ring in there. I'm gonna taste it. It looks good. That's perfect bite, y'all. Look at that. That's perfect. You got pulled back from the bone. The bone's got moisture into it. Got no tug onto it. It's got a great chew onto it. That's competition quality right there. I am not joking you. And the flavor is out of this world. Hey, y'all listen. This is a very simple recipe. And the flavor is absolutely amazing. I'm telling you right now, you follow the low and slow recipe, you get the smoke flavor in there, and that's what we're tasting. But this is one simple one that you can do at home. Anybody can do this. It is that simple. Hey, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you like your ribs. Hot and fast, low and slow. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. All that being stated, I'll say the blessing. Let's go eat. First, let's see what Dolly thinks. Come on, girl. Dolly liked it. If Dolly liked it, I know you would too. I'll say the blessing. Lord, bless food by our seed. In His name we pray. Amen. Good Lord, they good. See y'all next time.